They fire in the Nutrient Ag Solutions starting zone, and the 20th annual Lucas Oil Knoxville Late Model Nationals is underway.
Pierce will slide into turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Moran will take a shot at Davenport down the back straightaway. In 75 laps, the length here tonight as they come out of turn 4. And Bobby Pierce will lead lap 1 here tonight at Knoxville. Moran will go to second around JD.
You just saw Devin Moran do what we saw a lot of these late models do here at Knoxville. They get that left front tire up on the inside berm of this racetrack. It helps steer the car around the corner. Very, very similar to what we see him do at Lernerville Speedway for the Firecracker 100. And that is the championship 4 battle right there to see who can lock themselves in. Hudson O'Neal with that 15-point cushion coming into this race. McCready going to try to work his way by, unable to do so right now. He's going to peek a nose down to the inside of Hudson O'Neal and momentarily take that spot away. It becomes official at the scoring loop at the stripe.
I believe we still have all 32 starters out, and we've got 31 as O'Neal goes to the outside. O'Neal now around Davenport. Not a good restart for JD as Moran and O'Neal's going to go to second.
Wow.
He was running in 5th, up 3 spots on the restart as we score lap 20, Dustin.
And that momentarily will greatly pad his advantage over Tim McCready. There's McCready. You see him working the outside of the racetrack. That groove now starting to come in. Davenport slipped up a little bit as McCready gave him a shot in the shorts coming down the front straightaway.
He was the Todd Steel Building's hard charger last night. He's going to gain another spot. Brian Shirley has a good hot rod. He goes to 4th, Dustin Jarrett for the veteran out of Chatham, Illinois. They're going up top now as they go down the back straightaway. Devin Moran, Brian Shirley. Oh, he almost got, was that Matt Furman?
Yes.
Off the pace, and that was close. And will Furman make it back to the pit area? Man, that was close for Brian Shirley, but Bobby Pierce still leads O'Neal, Moran, Shirley, McCready, and slowing Ross Robinson on the main straightaway.
Yeah, and Dylan McCowan slow over in turn 2 as well, and those drivers slowing on the racetrack. 34 laps scored, 41 laps remaining.
Also an Arizona Sports Shirts Crown Jewel Cup race, Brandon Ford TV Challenge race into turn 1. Brian Shirley trying to go to the middle. He'll slide up the track. O'Neal still has second. Bobby Pierce still leads. Now McCready will take a shot. Here comes Brandon Shepard to the outside.
And here comes Hudson O'Neal for the lead as he's got to run on Bobby Pierce through turns 3 and 4. Hudson O'Neal in the SSI Motorsports 71 out front here at Knoxville on lap number 34.
So the string will continue. Nobody has ever won this race that led every lap as Hudson O'Neal in front of lap 35. Pierce Shirley. Brian Shirley up to second. Brian Shirley 15th. Let's see, Mikey Marlar's up to 9th. Here's the battle for the lead. O'Neal and Pierce almost got together. Down the straightaway, does Pierce retake the lead? No, O'Neal leads into turn 1.
They all better hustle, because I'm telling you right now, Brian Shirley is on the move, man. There's a look at the Chatham, Illinois drivers. Number 3S, the 2006 Lucas Oil Late Model Knoxville Nationals champ, is pedaling hard as you got a good battle up front for the lead. Bobby Pierce not letting Hudson O'Neal out of the crosshair. We're just past the halfway point here at Knoxville, James.
Tip of the cap to the track crew. It took them a while, but they've got it top notch. Off at turn 4, the battle for lead. O'Neal and Pierce, 2 of the most famous last names in dirt late model racing history. As the 3rd generation driver, Hudson O'Neal, 2nd generation Bobby Pierce goes service on at a turn 2. Still leading, but Brandon Shepard is making up time. Here comes the Dude White's B5. Here he comes.
Real treat camo, baby. It's that time of year. You saw on the right side of your screen the 1 of Tim McCready getting shuffled there just a little bit. He currently runs 6th back up the front of the field. Bobby Pierce with a good run on Hudson O'Neal. O'Neal, though, with the momentum on the outside. Remember a few laps ago, James, we said that they better go and go now because Brian Shirley was coming. They better go and go now because Brandon Shepard coming in the B5, and they can't see him because he's in camo.
Knoxville is the best. Pierce will go to the bottom. He'll throw the slider. And at turn 2, Bobby Pierce is going to lead 42 in the books.
3rd, 4th, and 5th on your screen. Brian Shirley going to momentarily reclaim that 3rd spot. There you see him take it away from Brandon Shepard. And Devin Moran trying to work to the outside of Shepard. They make contact off corner number 4. They're able to keep it clean somehow. Tim McCready, Dalton Wilson, all right there as well. And a flat tire for Mike Marlar. Hudson O'Neal going to choose that outside lane once again on this restart.
Nutrient Ag Solutions restart zone. Pierce has led 47 laps. O'Neal has led 8. But Brian Shirley from 15th to 2nd. And O'Neal almost got in the wall. He does, and they're 3 wide out of 2. Here comes Dalton Wilson at 18. They're trying to make it still 3 wide into turn 3.
And here comes McCready in that battle for the championship 4.
And he guts around on the inside. He'll get around O'Neal. They're 3 wide out of turn 4.
Oh,
Shepherd
baby.
through the middle. They know the rain is coming. 56 scored.
Tim McCready's got enough of a gap right now. He's got the 4th position in the championship, James.
O'Neal will charge. They'll go 3 wide. Alberson on the bottom into turn 3. Up top is Shepherd, but Bobby Pierce is pulling away. Brian Shirley 2nd. Tim McCready now 3rd in car number 1.
Oh, look at that. Oh, man, Hudson O'Neal losing some positions on the outside of the racetrack. Tim McCready, if it ended right now, Tim McCready would give that final transfer spot. Sprinkles continue to fall. Coming around this time, 17 laps to go. It's Bobby Pierce, Brian Shirley, and now Tim McCready, the top 3. O'Neal leads McCready by 15 points in the battle for that final championship 4 transfer spot as they run on the track right now. It would be McCready getting that final transfer spot as he's got about a...
O'Neal's going to lose
right
more.
Now. Yeah, and O'Neal...
He got in, and O'Neal's got a problem. He slows on the main straight when he's got a tire down in 71.
And we're going to go back to green flag racing this time by 60 laps scored, 15 laps remaining in the Lucas Oil late model Knoxville Nationals.
McCready's going to 2nd. Here comes Moran on the outside of Shirley. Got a turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Moran will go to 3rd. Wilson now. Pressure from Alberson. Shepherd on the outside. Bobby Pierce still leads in Knoxville.
McCready now up to 2nd. Moran trying to work around the 3S of Brian Shirley. That's 3 cars under a blanket for the 2nd spot in this one with now 13 to go.
Well, if McCready gets that 4th spot, he's earned it. Because he was out of it for a while and came back after that caution before the rain. And Shirley now, they go side by side at turn 3. But Bobby Pierce, that Vic Hill power plant, under the hood of that Longhorn side by side for 2nd. Brian Shirley back to 2nd in car 3 as 63 complete.
And you're not missing anything in front of these drivers, I can tell you that, because Bobby Pierce has absolutely set sail. I tell you what, the last time by, he had a real good run on the inside of 3 and 4. It was 1.3 seconds last time by. This time by, 1.2. Shirley's coming, James. There he is, 2 to go.
Down the back straightaway to be the Barron's Performance. 1 lap to go. Brian Shirley, can he do it? Bobby Pierce. Shirley gets a run, but it's the Barron's Performance. 1 lap to go. The 2 Illini drivers out at turn 4 to settle it.
It was 1.2 seconds last time. Barron's Performance, 1 to go. Shirley takes 2/10 off. That won't be enough. Bobby Pierce with a run on the outside. Brian Shirley, is he close enough? Pierce will work around the 16 of Tyler Bruning as they head through turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Checkered flag in the air. The Lucas Oil late model Knoxville Nationals goes to the smooth operator, Bobby Pierce. Brian Shirley finishes 2nd. Devin Moran 3rd. Garrett Alberson 4th. And unofficially, Tim McCready finishes 5th. Hudson O'Neal will cross unofficially in 15th, and that would put Tim McCready in the 4th and final Big River Steel Championship 4 position